but the intelligence community doesn't believe he exists. The ones that do call him the Winter Soldier. He's a ghost. You'll never find him.
Chris, it seems like each time you play the character, there's more and more depth to the character. Was there anything specific that you were trying to focus on exploring in this film specifically?
Sure. I like giving Cap some uncertainty. You know, he's such a Boy Scout, and he never really bleeds on anybody. And as a result, always putting other people first, you don't always get a window into what he's going through. You know, his conflicts come last in his world. So it's nice to see him a little confused and struggle a bit.
Do you enjoy playing him in modern times, or was it more fun playing the origin? Which did you prefer if you had to pick one?
That's a tough call. That's a tough call. It's a good question,
job.
though.
It's my job.
A good question. I mean, I really liked playing him in the first one because I liked playing the skinny guy. Playing Skinny Steve was so fun because he's just dripping with hope and earnest, like, morality, and he's just a good man. He just wants so desperately to do the right thing.
Captain, to build a better world sometimes means tearing the old one down. And that makes enemies.
Technically, you were playing the same character from the first movie in this film, but you've gone through a huge transformation. Did it feel like you were playing the same character or a totally different one?
To me, it did at times, and other times it didn't. I was more conscious of it that I wanted to feel more like I was playing the same character because I was just always conscious of wanting there to be some little piece of recognition, even at the very beginning, where you can kind of go, I was still like, I could see part of that guy in there.
Fast. Strong. Had a mental arm.
You've been in 3 different Marvel franchises at this point. What are the differences between a Cap movie, an Iron Man film, and an Avengers movie?
Well, I think the difference between all of the films that you just mentioned is that each one has a different director, in this case directors, and really comes from a kind of different perspective. You know, these films each have a different flavor to them because the directors are bringing their own point of view. They have their own voice.
Years ago, I heard you wanted to be a superhero. How great was it when you finally got the news that you'd be one?
It was a monumental achievement. I've been chasing Marvel and emailing them and asking them to be a part of their universe for about 6 years, and it got to a point where I finally got a letter back, and they said, "Don't call us, we'll call you." And a year later, they called, and I had lunch with the Russo brothers and Nate Moore, and it kind of worked out. I mean, the 3 of them sold me on the idea of this movie.
Looks like you're giving the orders now, Captain.
Damn right.
How do we know the good guys from the bad guys? If they're shooting at you, they're bad.